Hello, this is the next morning, and this is Harper, JJ2, and I just figured that I'd put on a little makeup. I didn't put on the full foundation, but Jesse's like, put on some makeup so that they can tell that you're civilized every once in a while. I'm not very civilized. But also, I don't know, I'm standing where Jesse sometimes stands because it's got really good like lighting in the morning. And I don't know if I look a little different than her. We think that we kind of do look a little different. I mean, we're obviously the same girl, duh, because we do have the same body. But we think that Bree looks a little bit more masculine and I look a little bit more youthful, maybe. Not these wrinkles, not when I go like this. I wanna go like that. I wanna go like that. But I'm definitely different. Okay, and this is my look for the day. And we packed on a little weight, just a little. We've been stressed out, like losing this job, and then also we've got this battle going on in the local government, and that has been kind of stressful because that's going to determine the future of our farm, and just all sorts of things going on, like family shit, not even talking about the reason why our circumstances changed 2 years ago and broke us all apart, which we were always like tenuously fused, but now we're definitely untethered most of the time. I am kind of blended with Jessie right now, or she's Cocon and she's in the background, but she's here, like she was talking to me earlier and helping me with my makeup because I'm not so good at it anymore. I was never good at it. There's a picture of me from high school, my senior year, and somehow I got the front, probably because I was super excited because I'd never been in a pageant, and this was like a pageant thing. And I ended up putting on this really dark green eyeshadow that was horrific. And it was very embarrassing when the pictures came out to Jessie because she's like, oh my gosh, I look so horrible. Why did I not? And of course we were blended back then, or we were fused, tenuously fused. And she's thinking, why did I not pay more attention and realize how ridiculous I looked? And that's because it wasn't her, it was me. And I thought I looked great. But Jessie won't let me do those wild colors anymore ever since I messed up our only pageant experience. And it wasn't really even a pageant, it was more like a scholarship program. This is all gonna go to heck anyway if I start running around. Of course, we're not gonna be seeing the babies today, and I'm not gonna be going outside or anything. I'm just gonna be working, so it'll probably stay on pretty good. Sometimes I'll be dressed nice, and then all of a sudden, I'll turn into 100% me, and then it'll all go to heck. Because I really am like a little kid sometimes. And when I was a little kid, I would sometimes embarrass my mother. For example, for Easter one year, I had this pleated skirt and it was lovely. It was pleated and I loved it, and I wore it to Easter. And then my mother was downstairs at the church helping get all the food together for the Easter dinner. And somebody comes up to her and says, you better go outside and get JJ. And she went outside, and there I am twirling around in that pleated dress, showing my panties to everybody. I was maybe 8 or 9 or 10, something like that. But I loved that dress, and it was so much fun to like twirl around, and my dress would come up, and I didn't realize that was inappropriate. Or maybe I did, breaking the rules. Okay, that's all for today. Bye.